All right, mission. So let's get a proper. So the main mission, and I like that they have a proper icon for it, so we don't get lost. Ask about Moara in Cydonia. We need to find Vanguard Moara, who might be in possession of an artifact. He was last seen patrolling the Sol system. Okay, so there are now I could have sworn this should have been the third artifact. It's not. There are multiples. There should only have been two, because just myself and the man who we were with at the beginning of the game who gave us the ship have seen the whole light music show. And so I think we're trying to follow up on someone else who has the third one. I will say, whilst the main story has been interesting and intriguing, it's not been gripping. It's not been like in, you know, Final Fantasy 16 where I go, oh my, you know, goodness, guys, let me catch you up on all the things that we've, you know, seen and missed and blah, 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 blah. So, okay, I don't think there's any, like, side mission stuff that we can do here. So let's just continue to track that. And whoever we run into in between, we'll go and chat with them, I guess. I love jumping on Mars, guys. Look at it. It's just glorious. I know that this is breaking the immersion of wanting to be, you know, in an RPG, but you gotta take the wins where you can. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Massive welcome in, lovely people. Welcome, welcome. Residential? It's like the residential district, I see. No, let's not get distracted. We'll come back, we'll come back. It looks like pancakes. It looks like you have a filter across the top for different missions. Yes, you do. Yes, I did know that. Oh. No. Stairs? Yeah, there are stairs. And that will come much more in handy, I think, the more... I don't have that many missions in my log right now, so it was easy enough to find the main mission. However, comma... From your smile, to your hair, to your face, and more. Face on Mars. What the hell? On July 25th, 1976, the Viking 1 orbiter spacecraft took its first photos of the Cydonia region of Mars. Oh, sorry, hang on. Cydonia is real? Is that a real place on Mars that we call it that? There was no better story plot than Clive or Sid's man titties. Sorry, what? You didn't even get to see Sid's, you know, weeping for the Sid fans. The image inspired the imaginations of millions, cementing humanity's passion for space exploration, and once again begging the question, are we alone out there? Later photography would reveal that the face was no more than a mountain shadows and perhaps humanity's greatest case of pareidolia, a tendency to perceive specific meaningful imagery in an otherwise ambiguous or random visual pattern. Nevertheless, the legend of the face on Mars remains an important inspiration for many today. Oh, so this must be real. Oh, interesting. Guys, chat, we're learning. We're learning, chat. Ew. Hi, Peregrine. Are you guys booting? Green Java, I gotta bounce. See you. See you. Thank you so much, you legend, Nick. Thank you. Alright, no. I can't be distracted talking to people. Let's just keep on course right now. She says as she goes off course. Oh, Sarah. I'm so sorry. The leader's name is Sarah. I said Sam, didn't I? That's my bad, guys. Learning. P-U. Stinky, right? Pareidolia. That's one of my favorite words and formerly one of my favorite subreddit. Really? I don't think I'm saying it right, though.
To instantly jump across the universe. Oh, of course not.
Oh, no. The game crashed. No. Oh, but we're back.
Everything would just
Many
operate a
people
little
think
more
psychology is
Weird.
unskillful for treating past
All right.
emotional trauma.
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years.
In the first
Few
place,
places can offer that kind of stability.
and see what they have to say.
Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good.
So I guess we will not get a Negroni Sbagliato here.
Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything. around
That's
here.
actually valid. Maybe I
You
should.
don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust.
Yeah, Red. Not even with prosecco. Unlike normal Negroni Sbagliatos. Get off on my high horse. You're right. I meant no offense. No, that is fair though. He is
See?
right.
That's what I'm talking about. You give respect, you get respect. I'm glad you understand.
Okay. I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
What have you got? Canuck Pilsner. Oh, Canuck, like Canda. Cute. Beer Teeny. And it has his name on it. Hang on. This man, Jack, has just said, I don't need to go mix my alcohol with something else tastes good. He definitely said that. And what's he got here? Jack's made his own concoction. Beer and vodka. Repulsive. That's bloody disgusting. Thank you for the follows, everyone, by the way. Deary me. Let's not drink Jack's poison. Beer, lager, beer in a sippy cup, which a little, what do you call it, juice box, which is also absolutely repulsive. Pale ale, red ale. Solomon's Reserve. It's a bunch of beer. Whiskey and beer, right? I guess we'll do the bit. I guess we'll do the beer teeny in the end, right? No, that'll kill you. Guys, it's either whiskey in the juice carton or Jack. We've got to do the beer teeny. We have to. It's got his name on it and everything. Yes. Just the one, please. We only need one. Can I sit here and drink it with you? No.
You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Wait, the blackest sea?
You got
Space.
another word for it?
He means outer space.
Shush, I already
Well.
figured that out. I'm not that fond of Sarah, I have to say. I'm not allowed to leave a brave soldier behind to help us find him. Yeah.
You in the service?
No.
I know the feeling, but you just get so used to losing people. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Your companion can speak on your behalf. What they will say is written next to their name. Why do I don't need her talking for me. I'll persuade him. He could need help. You shouldn't put a price on that. Is that persuasive? I'm not sure. Coochie, thank you for using your Prime Gaming for 5 months with the message pen 15. Tee Coochie said penis. Coochie wrote penis. Tee tee. Let's try and persuade.
Come on. Life on Cydonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
Chat! I've done it. I've gained self-esteem. I'm done. I don't need therapy anymore. I've got it. Guys, sorted. Here, yeah, we're gonna do number 4. I've got self-esteem now, so we can do number 4. I want you to imagine him out there, alone, and here you are holding out for cash.
I want him found. I do. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Okay. Liz, you're out. Exactly 07 in chat for Liz, my therapist. Java's first self-esteem ever, I know, guys.
Me with their problems.
I was a crumbling shell before, an absolute wallflower. But now. Sunstreak, thank you for the dear one, 6 months. Wow. I discovered Java 6 months ago. Can you believe it? We're actually starting our 6th month of knowing each other.
Hello, traveler.
No.
Will you join me for a while? You strike me as someone with an interesting story. Call it scholar's intuition.
No, except.
Some other time, then.
Phil Hill.
Seeing you here. Oh, hello there, friend. Have you been there long?
Are you okay? 1, he's not making eye contact with me. 2, this person looks very familiar.
Between you and me, I'm pretty tuckered. When that stack of papers was smaller, I might have used it as a pillow. Whew. Was I asleep? Oh, you've probably been standing there for a while.
Just got here.
Oh, good. I thought maybe I'd fallen asleep. But, oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales pitch.
I beg you no. Phil Hill is a phenomenal name because it sounds like absolutely zero thought went into it. You take that back. His parents had a thing for rhyming. They popped out 4 children and thought of names to rhyme with Hill each time. How dare you slander the Hill name like that? Good grief. Phil Hill was a race car driver, but does this look like the actual Phil Hill? Phil needs help. Phil's not okay. Phil is not.
Same.
Better not be some kind of timeshare pitch. Depends on what list we're talking about.
You know, silly.
Random, thank you.
The League of Independent Settlers? Do I detect a glint of recognition in your eyes? I think so.
Sean, welcome in,
How
lovely.
can I help make today your very best day?
What does List do exactly?
Why, we help people. We get folks set up and able to start new lives in new places, free of governmental interference. We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and get folks started with the essentials. I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits?
I do need money.
That's terrific, because I have a lot of work needing doing. This stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that. Oh boy.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you do my paperwork for me. Although, I wouldn't mind the help.
It's the fact that Phil keeps on breaking eye contact with me like this that has me so deeply, deeply concerned. Also, that one too, I do not like Sarah as a companion. I much preferred our murderous robot friend who wouldn't interject like that during conversations. I mean, my goodness. Phil smiles and masks for the deep well of empty pain he feels as he floats aimlessly through the void of space. Phil is all of us then. Masking our pain as we live life going through day to day. I'm not a huge fan of paperwork myself, There's that many people who want to live in the life of colonists. You just sit here and wait for people to come up and talk to you. Let's do that.
Used to have an office on Aquila, but, you know, budget cuts. But it turned out for the best. Now they send me all over settled space where I can interface directly with the people. I'm a people person, as you can probably already tell. Not to worry. The mountains of papers are my responsibility. We're looking for folks with ships and or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on potential clients. I don't suppose you possess either of those qualifications?
The sad thing is, I do. But I'm trying, guys, truly, madly, deeply, I'm trying to play video games to escape the reminders of what I do from corporate day-to-day work. I'm out here. I want to be able to be a full-time content creator. I want to be able to not work corporate anymore. And this person's dragging me back in.
You know, I can tell that you do, just by the little we've interacted already. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better.
I don't want to
You
hug
know,
him, Alex.
Oxygen and water are musts. Other signs of life,
Hey,
even
Savage,
better.
thank you.
Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, see if you can interest them in signing up for the list. I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Why don't you start with them?
How does payment work?
Bring any suitable planet survey data slates to me, and I'll happily pay you for them.
Sunstreak.
And you'll also earn an immediate commission for each interested party who signs up for the list. So get on out there and make truly independent living a dream come true, and
Brilliant.
turn a few credits while you're at it.
I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. Thank you for any assistance you can lend us. Whoops. Nearly forgot. Take this.
Money. Habitable planets 101 added, list recruiter guide added. Do I want to set it as my active mission? It's a multi-level marketing scam. I know, we've got an MLM on Mars. MLM, Martian multi-level marketing. Dearie me. You know what's kind of a bit mad, right? Martian literally means someone who someone who lives on Mars. But we always think of Martian as in something that's alien, don't you think?
Yes. Okay.
I'm with the League of Independent Settlers, and I think you will want to join. The League of Independent Settlers is offering you a fresh start.
This has scam written all over it.
Am I actually helping them with the scam? I actually think I might be helping them scam right now. Marzi level marketing, exactly. I don't want to be presumptuous because they might believe in themselves, and that really is like scam sort of behavior. People who sign up are cut above the no. Oh god, this is horrible. Everyone needs a helping hand at some point. Liz wants to help you, lift you up.
Nobody wants to help anybody. They just want to use you to get what they want. I'm not interested.
This feels awful, dude. I feel
Trust
awful.
you? I don't know you. And you're not here to help me. You're here to sell something to me.
Oh, this is awful. These are all bad options. Because I'm not going to go, I'm hearing excuses from someone who doesn't believe in themselves. That's terrible. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. Also terrible. We acknowledge when people speak to us like that. This made me look like... No, Alex, no. Oh, God. I can't bear the idea. People who sign up are cut above the rest, you deserve to be on the list. I mean, that is so scammy. These are all the worst options. Don't grind to make someone else... Hang on, this is true, though. Don't grind to make someone else rich when you can be your own boss. It is true. It's true, though. It's true.
That's true. I am making other people rich.
You are.
It's time I started doing things for myself.
Yes. Yes, she does believe in herself. I see someone who needs a... I'm playing this so well. Definitely not the you have the look of someone deep down. Definitely not that. And this is my last turn. I see someone who needs a hand. It's okay to ask people for help. And I think maybe that's the lesson that we both need to learn here.
Maybe I've been too proud.
Yes!
I probably do need a hand with some things.
I understand, babe.
I'll do it. I've been looking for a change anyway. Let's see where this goes.
I feel terrible. You got it. Sign here and someone will contact you soon. Yeah, you just need... sign... Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'll have to get my things in order. I feel good about this.
Good, good. Me too. Level up! And now that I've tricked someone into signing something that they probably don't need, I can rank this. Why can't I rank this up? Can someone... Why can't I do level 2? What's wrong here, guys? I think this is when Java truly became a scoundrel. See, thank you, Solar Party. But we're a scoundrel for with good morals, you know? The game's tickling Java's marketing fancy. Yeah, you guys are watching me play out in real time. Silver tongue, you know, how I get by at work stuff, huh? You might need to take out a mortgage, yeah, but it's totally worth it. You need to complete rank challenge. Oh, I need to complete the rank challenge. Oh. Pick 5 locks. I don't even have 5 locks to potentially pick. Let's do the one that increases my health. It's just like so safe. Why not? And then I want to hold on to that other point we have.
Go to Mars, they say. The bay is great, they say. So's the crippling depression.
I get it, babe, but it's the same on Earth.
I could use a break.
Hi there, friend.
No, shush, not you. What is the mission I'm targeting? Top of the list, so go to Venus is what I need to do. Survey a habitable planet. Okay, so we don't need to do anything else there. This is all stuff somewhere else. So let's go continue to explore around. See who else we can help here. Because we've barely been here. There's no sense in going straight to Venus, you know? Pardon. Bib Fortuna, welcome in!
I could never leave these.
Bib, yeah, exactly. We're like Han Solo-esque type, but yeah, right? Charming, you know, little devilish. But I think we probably want to abide by the law a little more than I think Han does.
Am I in your way? Sorry.
No, you're fine. What's up?
Oh, how are you?
You seem a little nervous. You right?
Well, I guess I am. The thing is, I get injured on the job a lot. Nothing too serious. I've lost a few fingers and toes and stuff. And well, I have to go see Dr. Flynn a lot for treatment. I'm pretty sure she's annoyed and sick of seeing me. I don't blame her. I've been thinking about writing her a letter of apology, but I have no idea where to even start. I don't want to come across as weird or annoying.
Babe. Oh no, why is there no follow-up option?
No. Oh, I mean, was that too frank? I don't know. I mean, the job pays well, but it's dangerous and hard work. I hurt myself a lot, too. I'm definitely looking forward to my contract being up so I can leave. But I don't really know what I'll do after. Man, this is all so stressful.
Okay. I feel terrible.
See you.
There's nothing else I could do. Feels wrong.
Stay away from the 6th circle unless you're a minor.
Stay away from where? The
Don't come
6th
crying to me if
circle?
anything happens to you.
Are we in a prison?
Deluxe condos aren't anything special, but...
Welcome to Cydonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars. I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a minor crime or misdemeanor, see him. But if there's something I can help you with, feel free to ask.
Why do you look so evil? No, this man looks so evil. I couldn't sign up. I couldn't list the guy. It didn't give me an option. Java University, Java Stakes, Java Water, Java Towers. What? Is that my new business ventures? Hair. I don't even think it's a hair thing. What can you tell me about the city?
Small, it's dusty, it's old, but it's home. It may not be anything fancy, but I couldn't dream of living anywhere else.
All right.
Still do, technically.
Okay.
I'm a naval commander, but they've got me here pushing pencils ever since the Red Devils disbanded. I pull double duty, aiding in recruitment and serving as the Cydonia security chief, representing the UC. If you ask me, though, nothing's been the same since the Red Devils' glory days.
Okay, Red Devils, what's that?
Only the finest bunch of soldiers to ever grace the UC with their service.
Sir,
Of course, I
yes,
may
sir.
be biased as a Red Devil myself, and head of the program. Well, former, I should say. Program's been defunct since the armistice that ended the colony wars. It put a stop to any and all Xeno warfare. I fought to keep them operational here, but the top brass concluded that without their unique alien bioweapon training, there was no need for a separate elite soldier program. All the goddamn time.
I do not like this man.
It's been about 20 years, but every time a new recruit crosses my desk, I size them up and wonder if they have what it takes to be a Red Devil. I'd give my left thumb to recruit fresh devils again.
Please
but it'd
stop
take nothing
talking.
short of a miracle to convince the top brass to reinstate the program.
Laser clippers. Man, cut that bird nest. That's true. If he'd let it all go, I think it would be a much better Luke. It would be a much...
I'm usually very patient, but...
I've barely paused. Please relax.
Bye for now.
It'd be much better look. Burkle, welcome in. Lovely. How's it going? Deary me lot. Record... Oh, look, it's the same. This was... Guys, this is our first little break of immersion, alright? The curtain's been lifted. We now know we're in a video game and not in real space because we've seen this set of writing already on a whiteboard. They have repeated that writing. Oh,
Can have a depressing effect on some people.
literal
Make sure to
hours
get
without
yourself help
incident.
if you are
One.
having a problem.
Stay vigilant, stay alive. My word. Oh,
Willin, what can I do you for?
no, not that. She had totes fine. Okay, fab. I always like default quickly to they because it seems like the safest thing, to be honest. So funny and slay. Big true, Sam. And I love hearing that. Peregrine, thank you for the gifted sub to Cleopatra. Thank you. You're stuck here for at least 30 days now. Very unfortunately for you. Yeah. She's been a do-good space scoundrel. Yes. Not far at all, but I love it. I'm glad you're enjoying it so much. It seems to be real mixed bag with people, but it seems... And I don't know, maybe if you've had the same experience. It seems like a very polarizing reception. And I think we've talked about it a lot. And I do think a lot of it is wrapped up in like the politicalness of it. And it's not people judging the game purely based on face value necessarily. But then I do also think part of it is that there are people who are just massive fans, you know, of Bethesda and who've been waiting for this game for a long time. And so I think have also other expectations. I don't know. It's been, I feel like, a while since I've seen reception for a video game quite like this. I'm really enjoying it, but I see hate even from friends. I have to say, and I tweeted this earlier today, it is like kind of wild scrolling through Twitter and just like seeing as many people talking about it as there are, which makes sense, but just seeing all the conversations and then it's like going through emotional whiplash or something. Oh, interesting, Red. See, good on you. Well done for being switched on like that.
Well, I hope you never need it. But come to me if you need medical attention.
Good accent.
Let me guess. You're here because you were working a cutter, accidentally nipped your thumb off, and you need me to reattach it again?
No. Do I have bullet holes that need mending? Not yet. How often does that happen? How often does it happen?
That's a relief. You'd be surprised. Happens at least once or twice a week. Sorry. I tend to think the worst, since the overwhelming majority of my patients come here to treat entirely preventable accidents.
All right, there's a story to tell
I know it's my
there.
job to help people, and I love doing it. But I do wish they'd be a little more careful down in the mines. I'm Dr. Flynn. What can I do for you today?
Ooh, let's do the empath. Sometimes can feel... Wait, sometimes I can feel other people's emotions so strongly it can be problematic. Okay. I want to do this response because it's one of the special responses. So, like, duh, why not do it? But also, this feels like the most dickheadish thing to say ever. I feel like anyone who's genuinely empathetic. I consider myself an empath, thank you very much. Wouldn't say something like that. It's like, it's like, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. It's like,
Do you still need something?
Yes, shush, let me talk. It's like, you guys, I feel so strongly, blah, 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 blah.
Ah, so you're an empath.
Yes.
Very few people have this gift, or curse, depending on how you look at it.
It's both,
There
Charlie.
have been some clinical trials of a regimen that can suppress this talent permanently.
It's
perfectly safe, assuming you're interested.
No. No, I don't want to remove... I could see why you would think I want to remove it, though, because I was really dramatic to you about it. But I don't want to remove it.
Take all the time you need. It's a big decision.
That's interesting, though. That's so interesting that you can come here and get it removed. I wonder if you can replace it with something instead. What's the opposite of what's the opposite of an empath in this game? In real life, I would assume it's a narcissist, but I don't think narcissist was an option. Was it an option? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm an empath, exactly.
Maybe I can give you the same discount I give to locals. Hello,
The CEO call.
welcome to the Cydonia UC Exchange. The best goods, all courtesy of the United Colonies, straight to all of the wonderful UC soldiers, workers, and other citizens.
And he's got gorgeous
This,
eyelashes.
that, and maybe a little of some other things you wouldn't expect to find at the UC shop, But that's because I try to provide for everyone here. So please, browse my stock and let me know what I can get for you, friendo.
Give me your eyelashes. Let's see what you have in stock. Do you have digipicks? Actually, no, let's not go all. Let's go back. Resources. Oh, no, not this. Oh, it begins with a D. Drilling rig. No. Cosmetic. An uncommon organic resource. This item can be used as a component in crafting. Lubricant. Exotic organic resource. Okay. Digipick. I don't think there's anything else I want to buy. Any outfits? No outfits, so definitely nothing else to buy. Oh, psychopath, sociopath. Yeah, that's fair. Not to be rude, but not to be rude, but where are you from? I don't think that that's an inherently rude thing to say, but now that I've prefaced it with not to be rude, I feel like an asshole.
Ah, yes, it is the accent. I have been asked this before. Do not worry, I take no offense. From a very young age, I spent most of my life among the stars, aboard one ship or another. I picked up many ways of speaking, many languages. Because of this, the way I speak sounds strange to some, but that is the price I pay for knowing all the languages I do.
As you should. Oh, wow, and he won't even answer. He completely avoids the question. We stand polyglots. Yours are so curly, Cleopatra. I would steal your eyelashes in a heartbeat. Just know that, all right? It must be exhausting managing the entire shop.
Oh, friendo, you have no idea. You see, not only do I sell goods for the United Colonies, I also need to receive the shipments, stock the shelves, manage the inventory. Why, even now I have this big delivery. Tracking says it is here, but it is clearly not here. I don't see it, do you? The ship is out in the desert of Mars, not where it should be. Ship services tells me they can look at it, but I need my goods soon, and they're taking too long.
Okay. I could go check it out for you.
You could?
Yes, I
yes?
could.
This is what I hoped when we talked. If you go to where the ship was last seen, you could look at it. Find out what happened. Take care of anything on board that shouldn't be there. Pirates, killer robots, heat leeches, whatever. And check the crates to make sure nothing is broken.
Okay.
Then come back to me, so I can send someone to recover the shipment and get to selling. Easy as peasy, as they say.
Yeah, that's exactly what they say. Alright, where is this? Enter the ship. Where? Oh, the ship's on a different planet. Why are there is there no tedious stuff that I can help people out with here? Yeah, not to be rude. Yeah, you always, whatever you're going to say after that always seems rude. But I didn't think that was a necessarily rude question to ask. Not that we got an answer for it anyway, but I feel like how I do my gal pass. Oh, you have to slip away. I'm not flirting. Nothing up here. It's weird. This seems like quite... Unless I'm missing something, this seems like a... I don't know. It feels like a place that would be big, but is actually small. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? Not the Trade Authority again. Not the Trade Authority. Hey Rick, how's it going? Also, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in all lovely new people. Thank you, thank you.
Just leave whatever it is you're selling on the desk.
Okay. Not particularly pleasant bunch. Now this thing, I wonder if the Trade Authority
me for a reason.
is all corrupt or if it's just that one
If
person.
you're here to broker a deal, why don't you try someone else? I'm in what you might call the Special Liaisons Department. When the TA needs to deal with, let's call them organizations that tend to fly below the radar, that's where I step in. I keep my own hours and the pay is good. So who the hell am I to complain? You bet your arse we do, love. You've got all these dusties crammed into this tin can of a city scrambling to use their profit shares to pay their bills. If they have a thin month in the mines, the credits are still due. So we're here to buy anything and everything people want to sell. And I do mean everything, if you catch my meaning. Not that I'm admitting to anything, of course.
I don't know if I'm interested in doing work for the Trade Authority. So I might... we're gonna come back, I think, to that.
In a real treat, let me tell you.
Thank you. Yeah, you should talk about selling organs or something, I know. Have you, like, deviated from the main story? Because I don't think I've barely touched anything. The lock is too difficult, damn. I don't think I've touched anything, main story-wise, practically at all. I've been doing only side content stuff. And to be honest, that's what I was trying to stumble upon right now, is doing some more side content. But I don't know, and again, I completely open. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. I would have thought the best thing to do is to try and do as much. I assume you kind of play the games for the side mission stuff, but then a lot of people were saying it makes sense to kind of push through some of the main story stuff before you try and crack a lot of the side content, and so I feel like I might not be balancing this correctly.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
No one asked Sarah. I don't know why. I've decided I just don't like her.
It's amazing how mining must be a fun job. Or else why would we keep getting so many applicants?
It's not because it's fun, it's because people need money, they're poor.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that.
Alright. Imagine I unlock his computer right in front of his face. Oh, computer? Xeno organs. No, stop. Do they really? Exploring so fun. Exploring so much fun. They maybe said finished into the unknown. Yeah. I feel like Bethesda side missions are always fun and worth it. I've really been enjoying wandering about, seeing who you stumble across, you know, having conversations. I've barely been able to keep track of what the main story actually is. Not because there's so much happening there, but because there's so much happening in all the other stuff that I've not yet really sunk my teeth into it much. But not because I'm avoiding it either necessarily. It's just, yeah. So like talk to Sarah and do whatever thing with her, and then once the unknown is over, oh, you're good to like explore. Oh, thank you, Cleopatra. Is that how far you've gotten? I think the main story will push you to other planets. It depends on whether you're tired of Mars or not. So that was my thinking, was okay, we did everything on New Atlantis for the time being. So let's go leave. We go to Mars. All right, let me see what I can, you know, waddle-de-doddle about on Mars, who I can help with there. And it seems like there's not much that I can do in the current location that I'm in. So I'm like, okay, then let's go to the next planet. Understanding, obviously, that we'll be coming back, and I assume we'll be visiting the planets quite a fair bit. One exec from Bethesda said he didn't start the main game for like 80 hours, right? I think so. But I've just been hearing other people on like Twitter and whatnot saying, oh, it makes more sense to kind of crack in to some of the main story stuff. I don't know. Into the Unknown is the main one, I think. Okay, there's so many side quests, yeah. Tom, hi, have you explored any of the uninhabited planets yet? No, I've only ever gone, I've been following missions so far, so I've not yet gone, ooh, let me go and make my way to a planet, because I haven't yet needed to like farm for certain resources or something like that, so I've just not yet bothered with it. Celestial, hi, where are all the aliens in the game? I know we've not seen any yet. But I think there are some. No, there definitely are aliens in the game, for sure. We've just not seen them. There has to be some cracked storylines, yeah, side quests out there. If you've ever done Morrowind to Skyrim, some writer implemented a weird Black Mirror level quest line. In Skyrim or in this game? I noticed there's no right way to play these games. It seems it, right? Oh no, you were looking up something and a non-spoiler review said basically finish Into the Unknown. Okay. Alright, maybe we'll stick with that then. Thank you for that. Anything in Mars settlement above ground, or is everything underground? Let's go see. So sorry, let's check this out. Announcements. Quarterly update. To all from leadership. As you should all be aware, our quarterly meeting is fast approaching. Attendance is not mandatory, but secure connections are required. We encourage anyone who wishes to join to contact IT to confirm their setup is secure. All from human resources. This is a reminder to all employees that security training is mandatory and must be completed. We know that the press has recently reached out to several members of our staff. Should you be contacted, please reach out to a public relations representative before responding. Alright. To avoid repercussions. Deary me. Looks like they're covering up something. And then this is all stuff that we've done here before. We helped the guy with the mining down there. Yeah. So let's do the main mission. Oh wow, I'm in the old neighborhood still. Oh my word. Java, play how you want to play. Oh, don't mind me at all. No, it's honestly really helpful. And to be fair, I've done, from what I can tell, at least for the time being, I feel like I've explored this area quite well. And I've spoken to a decent amount of people. And frankly, I've not done practically any of the main mission stuff, and I really should. So let's go and do some of it. No, it's so helpful. Yeah, no, genuinely helpful. Yeah. This is, to be fair, we are about a seating friendly channel. I've not yet had to say that, but we are. Insane Games, welcome in. Wow, it's empty. To be fair, we just got off of Mars in a settlement. Inside the settlement, it was a bit more full, but yeah, just outside, not too much. It'll be interesting to see. I think we're headed to Venus now.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes?
All is well, Captain.
Not literally, though. I've got small feet.
All systems looking good, boss.
I'm glad. Payload specialist who does not get a name.
Where are we going? What are we doing? What's next for me and you?
So this is probably one of my only gripes with the game so far. Aside from the map. Quite often, if you talk to the NPC at an odd angle, they don't try and like turn and face you. They'll just do this, and it's a little strange. Yeah, the adoring fan. Do you mind if I ask some personal? Hang on. Let's exit this for a second.
Part of your crew is just the best.
Oh, did you pick? Okay, so now let's try, because I can't. So sit in the jump seat, and now let me try and talk to him.
I try to keep your ship clean at all times. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and godliness is next to you.
But isn't Venus a literal ball of lava, IRL? I thought okay, which ones are the gas planets? It's obviously not Venus because we're going there. But there are some gas planets.
Yes, my liege. Whatever you want to know.
Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Oh, I'm not that interesting. I like coffee, I like tea, and I like worshipping the ground you walk on. Well, you technically don't walk. Angels tend to glide.
Yes, of course.
Well, for one, your triumph on Vectera was all over the news. But I believe that's only the beginning. The first chapter in a 437-book anthology documenting your greatness. It's only a matter of time before they start writing it. I'll be counting the seconds until they do. 1001, 1002.
Oh no! You're not romantically interested in me, are you, do?
Oh, don't worry. My love for you is completely platonic. Unbreakable? Yes. Unyielding? Absolutely. Romantic? Oh, God, no. I would never sully something so pure with something so ordinary.
Amazing. Can we just talk about your fandom?
Oh no. That sounds ominous.
Space Scoundrel, guys! Space Scoundrel option. I think it's time to start charging credits for the privilege of being near me. Not the paywall. Yeah, I go to the Scoundrel. I go adoring fan. It's actually September. So actually this month you're able to sub to the channel for cheaper than you would ordinarily. It's time to stop paying. We have to do it, guys. We have to.
Like a fan club fee.
Yes.
That's a great idea. Real fans prove their loyalty with credits. Anything less just shows a lack of dedication and commitment.
Totally.
Of course, I think it's best I pay for a lifetime membership up front.
Brilliant.
Here, it's everything I have. I'd take a loan out from Galbank to pay more, but my credit isn't.
No. Oh. No. Ah. He gave me 50 credits and a tube of toilet paper. Did you see that? The tube of toilet paper. No. Yeah, I can't believe it. That is so funny. Oh, that is so funny. That was so good. I'm glad. Guys, I think the Space Scoundrel option has paid for itself.
Your clothes clean, your boots polished, your mirror shine.
All his credits, I know, 50 and the toilet roll. Maybe we can co-sign a loan. I would not co-sign a loan. Are you crazy? He's got terrible credit. He would ruin my credit score. What's his name? He doesn't have a name. His name is just Adoring Fan.
I'm in the mood for a mocha macchiato. How about you?
So funny. That was brilliant. Don't you feel bad now? I do. I feel bad because he said he has to take a loan out. Paraguin, thank you for the gifted sub to Adoring Fan 1. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the lesson, of course, to take away here, guys, is please don't have to take out another loan from the bank to sub, okay? Especially when it's cheaper in September. Don't ruin your credit score. Toilet paper is valuable nowadays. That's a good deal. Either that or it's just a subtle way to call you an asshole. I think he genuinely adores me. I don't think he would dare try and call me an asshole. Surely not. He's taken care of you since you lacking on the self-care. I'm not lacking on self-care. I just got empathy earlier in the stream. He only exists in the light of my gaze. Exactly. I would be beholden to you. Nameless dude ain't gonna get a loan. That's true. He needs to give his whole social security number and everything. Oh, he said he would take out a loan, but he can't. I think you just zeroed him. Oh, I feel horrible now. I can't have that happening either, guys, alright? You need to leave money in your bank accounts. Don't ruin your credit score. All that good stuff. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Welcome in, lovely people. I'm like crying, laughing. That was so good. Alright, let's take off. And I have to say, guys, the Adoring Fan is such a good option. I feel so bad for the people that did not choose Adoring Fan. I bloody well am not CM, you liar. You porcupire. Halitosis carries and confined spaceships. Not the halitosis. Ooh, Tom's asked a good question to the Magic 8 Ball. Will the Adoring Fan betray me? That would be a crazy plot twist. Will he betray me? Cannot predict now. Yo, that's wild. That's actually really crazy. I think Magic 8 Ball might be onto a trick there, guys. How do I... Oh, no. Okay. Back out. Venus. Scan's not available. Yeah. Sus, right? A simple mod is just going to allow your crew members to have names. It is kind of, well, but maybe it's for good reason that he's not got a name.
What do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
Okay, random thing. First of all, I don't know if this makes sense or not. I'm not able to move at all right now. And it seems a bit... Well, okay, even when the dialogue box is down, it seems kind of weird, right? So we need to get that beacon without being attacked. Which beacon?
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
So we're not trying to land on Venus. Is Venus gaseous? No. Jupiter I know is. But then there are like at least one or two other planets that are also gaseous. Minimize ship system power to avoid being detected. Systems like weapons and shields are easy to detect. For maximum stealth, power down all systems except 1 or 2 bars of your engine and stay as far away from enemy ships as you can. Get within 500 meters of the satellite beacon so you can activate it. Okay. So, hey, whoa, right. Stop. So, I need to, like, power that stuff down. Give me 1 second, guys. Goblin is howling outside the door. Hang on. Oh, guys, I've only bloody done and gone it again. He's not howling outside the... He's not howling outside the door. He's howling inside the door. He was sleeping under my bed and I didn't know. He's been wanting to leave the room, poor thing. So for anyone that doesn't know... This is my gorgeous baby boy goblin who hates the bright lights. I love him very much. Resident little moody baby that desperately needs to get a nice little grooming haircut or whatever. They're bloody expensive, the groomings. Yes. Say hello, Void Kitty. Yeah, exactly. Oh, bless him. Where am I? Alright, those are the ships we need to avoid. Where's the thing that I need to get? I know this may sound bizarro, but the ship stuff is ironically... Where the hell? The stuff I'm least interested in. Oh, maybe these are the things that I need to get, and the red is the ship. Okay. The shield. Power down the shield. Oh. Shield offline. Which, like, can't be smart, surely. They said to power down everything. So I've powered down everything except the engine. Same with the laser. Yeah, everything's powered down. It's got one bar in it in case we needed to, you know. Can I, like, do a little baby boost, or am I gonna get in trouble? Weapons are at 1. They can go to 0. But I don't want it completely 0, surely. Surely I want to keep a little juice, you know. A little firepower in the back, just in case.
Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
I think I'm about to collide with this, guys. Scan. 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 Activate. Activate. Activate.
To all UC affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Starbase orbiting Earth's moon. Yeah, I know. The whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago. And the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
That's what we just scanned, right? So surely we're okay now. I don't really understand this bit, if I'm being entirely honest. Well, I do understand. We're trying to scan for information on Moara. I think I'm saying the name incorrectly. Power back up and head for Luna. Hang on. Am I going somewhere? Did I only need to scan the one? Oh, I only needed to scan for the one. Oh, that was... That was a whole bunch of drama. We're heading for the moon! Set course for Luna, yeah. Travel? Is Luna the name of our actual... Yeah, I guess it is, right? Luna is the name of our moon. Huh. While we're on the moon, can we pick up Neil Armstrong's poop bag? He left it behind. His poop bag.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard. Still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
What happened to Earth anyway? Why did we leave it?
It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus.
Right.
Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much.
Definitely want to do that. Definitely want to do that. Yeah, Lunar Spanish for moon. Yeah. Exactly. I want to walk on the moon. No, let's see if Vanguard. Yeah, is in the star yard.
Ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
All right. Most star stations and ships can be docked with. Most star stations and ships can be docked with, allowing you to board them. You dock with something? I suppose so. You will need to select the ship in your HUD and then fly close enough to it so that the dock prompt appears. Okay. Sarah's going to meet an accident in this mission. I don't know what... Actually, question though, before I carry on, just so I can ask you guys whilst I'm not distracted. Obviously, if you are like further in the game and you know actual information that would impact this, don't answer, okay? Because I don't want spoils. But for whatever reason, I am not that fond of Sarah. She gives me not great vibe. I don't know. There's something I don't like about her. Is that weird? Am I weird for that? Or is anyone else picking up the same vibe? She seems controlling. She annoys me. Something about her rubs me the wrong way. Same, a little bit. She feels cutthroat. It's like she's monitoring me. Yeah, she doesn't... Maybe there's like a bit of a power play there that's rubbing me the wrong way about it. Every stream I've seen hates Sarah. It's a shame though. Why is that? Why am I not that fond of her? I think it's because I'm never that fond of like the personality types, the character types that go like, we're on a mission, da, 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 and you don't want to have, there seems no sense of like camaraderie. You know? Sarah seems lovely. We're not going to push her into space. Is it not international? I hope it's international. The space station? She seems overbearing, too controlling. I'm sort of getting that vibe for sure. Thank you again for the follows, guys. Okay. Off we pop. I can put stuff in here now. Lasers. Ballistics. Missiles. Shield. Sure, whatever. Again... The thing that I am like not massively into anyway, like the ship combat stuff, but it does seem, I'm not sure. There's something about, oh no, oh no, oh my god, I'm going way too fast. I thought it was gonna give me a prompt. Not the exploding ship, dude. Not the exploding ship. Stop! Why am I so fast? Slow down!
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard. Still orbiting Earth's moon.
Wait.
This is where the first interstellar ships were made.
Yes.
Keep your weapons ready.
Okay. How do I go slowly? I boosted into it. The boost kept me boosting for ages. It would if you were approaching slowly and from the correct side. I guess that how do I pause momentum? On the bright side, I guess Sarah's now done. Hang on, why is my shield offline? Let's put this back online. Please. What's this? Put one in there, like one in there, like that maybe. Hey! Not red with the gifted sub to Monkasteer. Like, how do I arrest my momentum? Thank you for the gifted sub to Monkasteer. I wish the Benny Hill music wasn't copyright stricken. Nothing to slow you down in space except engines and thrusters. How do I get it to work? I can't even engage. Oh my days. What the fuck are you want me to do? How do I go slower? Literally, how do I? Not the space, not the gifted sub to space break. Just gentle right here. Maybe if you told me I had the other way, you can see I'm fighting for my life. Bro. Less engine power, less, oh, here, maybe, okay. Is that how this works? No engine power. Please! Click on the ship, then dock with the ship. Okay, click. No, that shoots it. That's shooting it as well. Oh. Oh, E. Oh, here. Hang on. One, Henri, is that how you say your name? Welcome in. If that's how you say your name, Henri, welcome in. Please, if it's not how you say your name, correct me. 2, hang on. When did they communicate that with me? Was that communicated at a certain point? And I just completely missed it. Deary me, you guys are watching me bash the ship in. They don't communicate that, right? Have you seen a lot of people?
I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got small feet.
Yeah, I've got honkers. How do people know to do that? Is that just such a stupid moment? In the tutorial, when you got on the ship. Oh, but that was like 15 hours ago. I did the same thing as you for 3 hours. Oh, bless you, Henri. I'm so thrilled that you came in here to help.
Hello, Captain.
Hi. I'm glad that I had my little silly goofy time trying to figure it out, but then that someone actually came in and told me what to do. Otherwise, I'd be bashing my ship the whole time. Deary me, you lot.
Lift off when you are, Captain.
Oh, crying, laughing, dude.
2 steps.
It's not just you, Dov. I did the exact same thing. Okay, good. All just smashing about in there. Is there anything that I can grab?
Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew.
I need to put stuff back in my ship.
Abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way.
I didn't sell anything when I was on Mars.
Less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Oh my god. Wait, where's shit? Where's my shit? Is this my ship? Board it. Okay, where's my storage? Storage. Storage? No, no. No, no. Imagine I steal stuff from my own ship. It's not stealing, I guess, then, is it? How do I... Where... No... Where... Pull up inventory screen, you can store it from there. Ah, to put it in the cargo hold. I see. Let's sort this by weight. Or is it currently sorted by weight? No, sort by... Oh, you know what? There are some spacesuits that I think I can... Let's store... I've only got the one spacesuit. Let's store... Oh no, hang on. What? Back? Cargo hold? No, 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 no. How do I put stuff in the cargo hold? What am I being, how do I put, I just saw the same thing, but whatever. Oh, John, sorry, I missed it. Thank you, sorry. How do I put stuff in the cargo hold? What am I doing wrong? Thanks for the follows, guys. I also had the same adventure exploring the ship to find the cargo hold and failed. But see, the logic was sound then, the reason that we were looking for it. Because it's been like that for the rest of it. Yo, inventory and then click it to store it. So, like this. No, 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 no. Put that on. No. Go to the ship off the menu and cargo hold. Go to the ship from the menu. Cargo hold? No, but this is stuff in the hold. How do I take stuff out of the hold? At the bottom, O for inventory. And you have to move over the mouse to the bottom of the screen. At the bottom. Inventory. You have to move stuff off the screen. Curly, hi, welcome in. I'm enjoying it quite a fair bit. I'm enjoying it a lot, although buckle up, Curly, because you've popped in for some high octane gameplay as I try and figure out how the hell to put stuff in cargo storage. Thank you for the shout out to Curly. Thank you, thank you. Hang on, at the bottom, O for inventory. And you have to mouse over that at the bottom of the screen. Oh, you can help. Oh, fantastic. Sorry, I know that there's a bunch of you trying to help, but please, yeah. Well, how the hell do I do it? You love it. Prove it, prove it. Prove that you enjoy it. Well, I'm not going to enjoy it if I can't figure out how the hell to get this shit off of me. Buckle up. I know we did smash into the space station multiple times. Go back out of this screen. Okay, so in this screen, find the item that you're looking to move from your inventory. So that's what I did. I wanted to move one of the backpacks. Oh, back out of this screen. Okay. Leave this. Like, leave the ship entirely? No, no, no. Go forward. Go to my inventory. At least the music's nice. Go towards the front of the ship. Towards the front of the ship.
Ready for action, Captain.
You're the greatest explorer in the
Thank you, adoring. Thank you, adoring fan. Thank you, thank you. Ask Sarah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She wants to be patronizing about everything else, but she won't help me. Locker? Ah. No, transfer? Inventory? Ah, like this? Ah. And so I wonder if I can do it then from the other menu. Oh, interesting. Well, I don't need... Bad people, bad jokes we should keep on us in case we run into a bit of a trying time. No. Back. No. Transfer. Inventory. Notes. Yeah, store that. Cool. Oh, no. I need to take that out. Notes. That. Okay, I think this is good. I think we're fine. For now. Jeez. So there are probably multiple ways then to do that. And that's one of the ways to do it. Thank you, Curly. And thank you others who helped. Thank you. Alright, activate. What is... Oh, it's the toilet. Sit on the toilet. What does wait mean? Spend an hour on the toilet. No, we're okay. Let's go. Sarah can? Oh, so that's right. Because, like, our robot could store stuff as well. Vasco. So Sarah works as Vasco as well. Who farted? Yes, Adam. Oh, damn, Adam. I should have waited on the toilet a little bit longer. You tried, though. I could see you were probably, like, furiously typing, trying to get that to happen quickly. Isolated man, welcome in. Valorant. No. No, I could see why you would confuse us with Valorant, but no. Starfield. Yeah, it's on 24. If you look at the seat and look to your left, oh, there's a storage system. Got it. Okay. We're learning, guys. Now back to this horrible, absolute hellscape. We've taken everything from that spacer. Took everything from them. Dearie me. When did we get here? Not too long ago. We arrived on the moon. Our moon. Luna. The moon Luna. And, it's horrible. Oh! Well, I don't know if I want to go interrupt the battle that's happening over there. Toilets again. Ugh. I like the change to the theme, right? I don't play Valorant. No. Not really. By not really, I mean, no, I never do. They're still here, Sarah. Don't talk about them like as if they're not here. See, it's almost like we're playing Valorant right now. My positioning is fantastic. My aim is absolutely cracked. I'm saying my health is critical, but it's fine. Actually, no, it's not fine. It's not fine. I have a better weapon, I think, surely. I feel... I don't know. I feel like I've not yet found a way to like, I know that you can hotkey weapons to the numbers. I hate doing that. It's mainly just because I want to do one particular thing with it, and it won't let me do the one thing that I want to do. And so I hate having to transfer. Oh. Settings. Control. No, yeah. Why? I feel like I've pulled this down. I can't possibly pull this down any lower. I need something that melts through their shields faster.
I'm going to end you.
Where's the last one? Why are you running? Anyone? And then I need to go loot the bodies. Oh my gosh! You're lucky that I messed that up. We've only got 5 bullets left. Hang on, let's go loot the other people first. Where are they? Where are they? Was this where we came from? Come back so I can kill you. Exactly. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Legendary item acquired. What did I get? I love this new item system. I think that's so good. Repulsing deep mining space helmet. All right. So now we have a helmet that we can store as well. I don't see a reason to keep a lot. Ah! Who's shooting? See, now I keep on cycling up on my weapon wheel, thinking that that's how I do it. And it's not. I will say, though, I do quite enjoy that they let you cycle between first and third person. Because shooting in first person is a lot more enjoyable than in third. But I prefer playing RPGs in third. Alright, where are the rest of them? Oh, for God's sake. No! You're lucky. That somehow missed. Or it just required that I do it a lot, maybe. There was something else over here. Great. Cool. Oh, do I have too much stuff now? I might do. No. Can companions be killed? I'm not sure. If they can, though, that's their own fault. Like, they should be following my lead, right? So I don't see how that's my fault if they do let themselves be killed. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You're lucky. I made a mistake. I made a horrible mistake. I've not yet learned how to do the boost pack. Yeah. No. Am I like... Oh, because I was running. You're gaining O2. Yeah. I forgot. I love your character. Thank you so much. I massively appreciate that. What character model did you go with? Or like what background did you choose? Guest star, welcome in. Buzz Lightyear on his day off. Yeah. It's a rough time out there, huh? Okay, let's let my O2 CO2 level settle. Java just pulled off an XCOM move where your soldier misses 2. Yeah, the 90% shots in a row. I don't know how that happened, man. It wasn't me, I swear. Oh no. Yeah, we can't have Sarah die on us. Oh no. Not Sarah, no. I don't like that I don't like her, though. I want to like her. It doesn't settle well with me. Oh my days. Hang on. We need to pause. I have to have a better weapon. Surely, than what I've got. I just feel like I don't have that much. Okay, that's probably a better item. What's the range on that? Fire rate's low, range 20. Range 18. Range 40. I think I have this one equipped already, right? Favorite that to... No, I don't. Favorite that to 4. Let's favorite that to 5. Oh, let's favorite that to 6. It's going to be impossible to remember this stuff. That's why I don't like doing it like this. Okay. Well, now at least I won't have the issue of needing to reload so much. Hey, hey! Are you insane? Yes, you are, clearly. I'm stuck. You're lucky that I'm stuck. What? Get me out of this area that I'm stuck on. That's quite cool. What was in 2 that I've now unmapped from 2? I think it was my shotgun, wasn't it? Favorite that to 2. Deary me. I'll pull this down to like 20. But I'm not hip firing. So that shouldn't change it. Yeah, I think that's 6. You're gonna go down. Please don't go down. I think we're both about to go down. We've bungled this one. Which one do I have that's the best for long range? 3, 20, 20, 50. It's probably the laser rifle, I guess. Yeah. Let's try the laser rifle. We might have to redo this one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here. It's the Equinox. Sorry. I have no ammo for it. What's the next one that we have? This one. Oh wait, do I also have no ammo for this either? I have no ammo for that either. What do I have? I have ammo for this. Ammo for that. Good grief, guys. They share ammo types. It says it's GG's ammo. There's so many of them here. Sarah, we gotta run. Get in here, Sarah. Sarah, get in here. Also, why am I wearing a... Okay, Sarah doesn't even want to care to heal herself.
Bring it on.
Alright, bring it on. Great. Is there something that I can explode by any of these people? Well, at least she's finding stuff to explode. My gosh. I don't understand. Why do these people have the most armor I've ever seen in my life? And now I'm stuck. Can't even climb back up there. Lift? Oh no, double jump. I have the boost pack. Are you some kind of acrobat? Not really. They don't know, chat. Bro, do I have the weakest weapons known to mankind? I don't know what you're trying to do this with. Who are you even... No iron sight on that. not the hurried breathing. I'm not even shooting you. No, I can't. No, what? Get off. Is that her? No. Messy, messy, messy. Ah. Oh. The boost pack, it doesn't have much boost to it. Okay. Ammo broke, dude. I had nothing. Now let's try and loot all these people. My goodness. Running whilst... I'm not even running. Why does it think I'm running? That's got to be one of the most underwhelming shotguns I've ever seen. Yeah, hang on. Am I being an absolute bozo McGee here? Or are my weapons not doing, like, any damage? But it didn't even give me an option. Like, I went to a workbench to try and mod some of them. And I
think you need to get rid of some of that gear.
Am I that over encumbered? Oh, am I? Oh my god, I'm way over encumbered. Bro. I don't love having to deal with this stuff. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Alright, but we're good now.
Okay.
Okay. Super not fun doing the inventory management. Am I crouching? No, now I am. Wait, why? Oh, never mind. God, I felt so low just then. I don't know why. I should 150k credits, merchant playstyle for the win. Let's go. Couldn't be me. Bloody hell. I need more baboom. I need more juice. I need more damage. And I can't steal anything. It's got to be critically important if I'm taking it with me now. The over-encumberedness was a real issue. You're currently sorting by name. Oh, what? I clicked to sort by weight. How was I sorting by name? No. Let's just pretend that you're wrong. It's not that I'm an absolute doofus. No, there's no way it could be that. Portable death ammo case. Someone left their job in a hurry. J-Mac, yo, I'm so addicted to this game. Welcome in, you angel. How is it going? How are streams? Are you playing it solo? Or are you streaming it? Oh, that's the way we need to go. So let's keep on looking about. Prognosis improved. Sprain. Oh, I sprained myself. Oh no. Hang on. Status. Something. Don't I have? Yeah. Don't I have? Okay. Broken. My arm's broken. Aid. Broken arm. Broken. Nothing. Don't I have, like, bandages? Yeah, I've got bandages. Surely a bandage should work. For a sprain. Alas. Off stream for now. Super fair. Are you playing it on PC or Xbox, J-Mac? Did you have some sore cone? No, what? For diseases, injuries, and ailments, you need to see the... Oh, I gotta go to a doctor. Well, then we'll just have to really grin and bear it, it seems. Sorry, other Java. I failed you. Did you pick? No. No. Nothing. Did we? Oh, great.
If we're searching, then make it quick.
Shush. 3D printer. Toilet, toilet, toilet. Xbox, I wish I had an FOV slider. Do I have one? I don't even think I have an FOV slider here. Right? It just clicked in my brain. I don't think either of us have an FOV slider, unless I've way missed it. Yeah, it's wild. It's not a thing. That is crazy. I like that you're able to toggle from first to third person. But the thing that... Oh, here we go. Great. But the thing that is a little odd... Oh, I guess you can't pull further back out right now. Because I've tried to pull it back as far as possible and it won't. But I assume it's because we're in quite close quarters. But they do... It's like they've done a decent job at least allowing some flexibility there. Alright, so that one's not going to work. This one, it will work here. And I don't think this one's going to work in any of the other places. So we'll pop that one there. And then we have to use this one. Yeah, because none of the others are going to work. I'm so happy I finally figured out how these work. Jesus. It makes all the difference. What have we got? An Eon. Don't we already have one of these? Yes. I've got like 3 of them. Bullshit. That sucks. The Pinot Noir.
Old Star Yards and other... Bye.
Bye. No, that was kind of a waste. Raisin Bran cereal in like kitty litter. Alright. That's all we got, folks. Yeah, it's not present. That's weird, right? Does seem quite, like, remiss. But you sort of have to think it's not there for a reason. Surely, right? It's not there for a reason. It's not an oversight. It's such a like known thing that there's no way that they just go like, tee-hee. I forgot to include that. So I wonder why it wouldn't be in here. Egmont desk assistant. Cute. Alright. Back this way. Who here is current? Hi! Also, my weapons do, like, no damage. Okay, well, that went a little better than before. But not by much. Jesus, not by much, let me tell you. That, I guess? No. Meal tray restores health. These restore health. But we'll leave the other things. Pasta? Pot? Yeah, we're going to leave that. Cool. No, we'll leave the burnt toast. Are you feeling your character identity shaping up at all? Yes. I think yes, but in what way? I feel like my character's identity has always shaped up. I've known my character all my life. My character is me. I'm her, she is me. We're totally one and the same. Just, you know, your space scoundrels with a heart of gold, you know? We're so similar. Bullshit. How do I open the bloody door? Where secure access door? Where would I would go to like a computer maybe? There should be a hold to eat option when you see food. Oh, is there? Let's go back. I think there was some food in here. No, I see just take. Open container, sealed container. Raisin bran. Yeah, this says all just like take. But I might as well go tab. Let's go eat some food. Resources? No. Where? Yeah, cool. Okay. Raisin bran cereal. Let's use it. Oh, no. Food. Not the penicillin. Food. No. We've got a lot of alcohol, not a lot of food. I've clearly prioritized the wrong thing here. Syntha meat. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. Okay, I gotta pick up some more food. Minty! Thank you for the tier 1 14 months. How's it going? You're lovely. How are you? In Fallout 76, you can eat food without picking it up. I'm surprised that they didn't include it. Why wouldn't they have included it? Is there an easier way to navigate to that than how I have navigated to it, out of curiosity? Because it does seem... I'm not loving all of the menuing so far, to be honest. It's not my favorite. Okay, Clever Clogs, do you have something to tell us? The UI's kind of tricky. I hate it. It is, right? It is a little tricky. Why is it so tricky? I wonder. Hang on, am I just like way... No. Yeah, the door's not going to open. No.
We still need to find any sign of Vanguard Moara. Keep your eyes open. Not at all.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions? What are your religious beliefs? Is there anything you like to do for fun?
Exploration is my entire life.
Okay.
I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us.
Pinky promise.
Before I graduated from school, I was in a band.
Nice.
And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet.
Cute.
A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums.
I like that.
The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
I really like that.
You mean apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics.
Okay.
Calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany.
Oh.
So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
But is that... Would you actually stop me from eating something that might put me in the hospital, though? Do you know what I mean?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened. But their lives were so busy, they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything. It's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory.
Entirely
I'm sorry
fair.
if that disappoints you.
No, that's
Don't
so
worry.
fair.
While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
Likewise. Lovely.
Time to go?
Do you know what's interesting, right? We're doing a main mission thing right now. And I don't find doing the main mission that interesting. I much prefer doing all the side mission stuff. How the hell? Okay, hang on. I've managed to somehow paint myself into a corner. We need to go through that for sure. The map's not going to help me at all. It's not even. It's not even giving me a local map right now. That's cool. Anyway. Dining hall. Maybe that out this way. Conference room. I feel like... Coffee mug. It won't even let me interact with computers. What am I not doing right? What am I not doing right? What am I not doing right? Anything in the office I was meant to do in here? No, I feel like it would have led me in here. Sarah's vital team, suck it, nerds. That was nice. I enjoyed our conversation with her. She's softened up a bit. She's feeling a bit more whole now, you know? Yeah, I saw the metal pill bottle. I don't know if I want to take any of that right just yet. I feel like we explored in here. Meal tray. Med pack. Grab. No. I reiterate, nobody remembers Skyrim for the main quest. Yeah, Bethesda's all about getting sidetracked and doing what you want. Let the ads run. Yeah. Let the adverts run. So guys, lovely non-subs. There's going to be an advert that plays in less than a minute. We play one advert an hour. It runs for 3 minutes. So now's the best time to go. And if you need the toilet or what have you. Because Lord knows, I'll probably still be lost by the time you get back. And thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you for the follows. It means the absolute world to me. Genuinely. Grab.
Find anything useful?
Sort of. I was trying to be now really judicious with what we take and what we don't take. It's hard to know right off the bat. That's kind of valuable. I think any of this small medical stuff's bound to be valuable, right? Yeah, that's valuable. That's not. Leave the tweezers. But this isn't even where we were meant to go. Oh, bloody hell, guys. What in the world am I missing? Oh, what's over here? Can I pick in? I can... Yeah, but how many of those have I got? Sort all items. Sort by name. Name. Digipick. I've got 3 of them. What's in here? It looks like a bunch of medical packs. It could be worth it. Oh, it's too difficult. Shit. Damn. Invisible wall ahead. Roll into it. Well, I don't know, guys. I'm doing something so wrong. Bloody finally. Good grief, dude. Good grief. Alright, in we pop. Screwdriver. What else can I grab before we do any of this? Nothing? Although we've got some company here. Aye. Oh. Alright. Is there anyone else? Thank you for the follows, everyone. Massive thank you for the follows. Weapon workbench. I can't use it whilst in combat. Who else is here? combat over? Maybe it was just the one? Alright, jeez. Oh yeah, the scanner does show you where to go, doesn't it? Good shout.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
Okay. Got it. Alright. Okay. Now go to Neptune.
Much better odds destroying one of those ships than all at once here.
Alright, interesting stuff, I reckon. I think also the somewhat tricky thing is, and there's no workaround for it. It just like is what it is. Running around here, this place all looks so similar, but I'm not, it's one single space station. Of course it's meant to look similar, but it's hard sometimes to navigate around. I'm like, this all just looks the same. What do I want to modify? Which one's the pistol that I've been using the most? What about this? Iron sight. No, I don't have like barely any of this stuff to use. Back. I can do a long barrel for this. Okay. Why required research? What? Barrel mods 1. No, hang on. Not yet, Crystalage. You can be the first one. Go back? No. Shit. Sorry. One more time. Okay, like this, for example. Modify. Barrel. Standard barrel. Oh, short barrel. Why would I want... increases aim down sight speed at the cost of recovery. Yeah, let's not do that. Back. Grip and stock. Tactical stock. I don't have titanium for it. No skins. High velocity. Don't have the equipment for that. Okay, so this. No, not muzzle. Laser. Magazine and battery. Large magazine. I have the parts, but I don't have the research. Hair trigger. Install lighter trigger pull for increased fire rate. Hang on. I go like this. I go like this. No. P? Back. Research. What am I? There's a research station on your ship and at the lodge. Okay. So we'll hold off. We can't update anything right now. Alright. Hang on. Weapons. Favorite that in 1. Actually, no. Where know that is favorited in what? 3? Deary me, lot. Feels too cheap to make one, was just asking. Well, we've not yet been to Uranus. Uranus? We've not gone there yet. So we've not yet had time for people to make those jokes. Get off that.
Don't leave any of that behind.
How bloody hell. I think I prefer the suit I'm wearing now, to be honest. It's got good value though. So can I just give it to her instead? Mum? Where are you? Where's she gone? There she is. How about that key lime pie though? Good question.
Looks like it's Neptune next.
How about that key lime pie?
Glad to haul whatever you need.
Don't count on it. Wow. Magic 8 Ball hates key lime pie. Sort by sort, not name, not value. Okay, now is this sorted by weight? Yes, now we're sorting by weight. Navigator pack. Is that not what I'm wearing? So ask her to take that. No, bollocks. I've clicked the wrong thing. Hang on. Oh, okay. All. Okay. Trade that. Trade that as well. And that. And then I think we're okay again. I've got 17 of these. Can I just trade a selected number? Yeah, trade. I know, trade 16 of them. Wow, dude. I was carrying so many guns and yet I couldn't use them. I don't think we already found that many upgrades, to be honest. 17, are you sure you aren't? Yeah, exactly, Red. Jeez, there's definitely a joke to be made there. My opinion, it's not perfect, but still really, really good. It's odd. I was just talking about this. But I actually find... I find the main story parts to be quite boring. Sarah can't store anything else. That's fair. We've given her a lot. I want to go back to running in and talking to silly people, to be honest, but it's not perfect. What parts of things are you not finding perfect? I don't disagree with you. I just like hearing your guys' thoughts and opinions.
Until later.
I think also, to be fair, I'm not... Who's talking? Who's talking? I think also I'm not loving, or I'm not super thrilled or like wrapped up in the story right now. Oh, down there. Because, I don't like this whole you're just in a, you know, desolate, whatever the hell this is, kind of running about. It's just a bit like dull. Not my favourite. Oh yeah, no spoilers. Sorry, yeah, to be clear, no spoilers. Not that I think that any of you would dare, you know. What the hell room is that in? I can't bear that they've not given you a proper map. I find it so... Oh. Liquid cooled navigator space helmet. I find it so frustrating. So frustrating. Oh, but this is a legendary helmet. So we'll just sell this one for sure. Good thing it's not that heavy. To be fair, you are on like the second main story quest. Yeah, totally. I am still so early on. That's like, sorry, yeah, I see it was a one-way door. I wouldn't yet sit here and go, oh my gosh, the main story's terrible, blah, blah, blah. Because I don't think that. I'm still so early on. But I am feeling like, oh yeah, we're back at the beginning. What? Do I want to open that? It's advanced. I am finding the side missioning stuff to be more enjoyable. Okay, so this one, oh man, there's a lot here. It's got such Fallout vibes. I didn't get on well with Fallout, but for some reason, for the reason you're talking about Java, but I'm going to be patient. How are you finding this right now, CM? Are you enjoying it? Or inventory management's kind of a pain. It's such a pain. The game isn't well optimized. Some of the dialogue can be boring. You know who I think did inventory management really well? Horizon Forbidden West. I loved that. It was like, move all the stuff to storage, take everything out of storage that you want, stuff like that. It made it so good. Yeah, I guess. I found out why they didn't give you a proper map, by the way. Aside from a couple key areas, the planets and areas are procedurally generated, so making a detailed map for something complex and random is nigh impossible. Aside from a couple key areas, the planets and areas are procedurally generated. Interesting. I wish they could have made the map at least better in areas where they know you're sending you, though. Like, New Atlantis, I feel like could have had a better map. This area in here, like, what do I call it? Like, enclosed spaces where you're going on, like, story missions and stuff. Surely they could have made that stuff a bit better, right? I don't know. I'm not a game dev, so what do I know? Okay, wait, so back to... Okay. So this one works here. That one also works here. I think I need to do like this. That has to be one of them, I think. And then this one's got to be this one. All right. No, we might have made a mistake. Damn, these things are so hard. No, this might be right. They might have just given us extras. Yeah, boom, boss, sorted.
You definitely know your way around a lock.
I absolutely do. Now, what do I get for being in here? Ultra mag. Weapons. Like, move. Urban Eagle, yo. Urban Eagle. No. Space trucker pack. Whoa. Now let's see this. Urban Eagle. Oh no, let's go back. This I do like though. The new item section I think is great. Okay, let's favorite this in place of that. Cool. Nice. Eldring is a good system if you ditch stuff you don't need in the chest. Yeah, there's no reason to do that. There's a lack of local map sucks. Makes it a pain to find places to buy and sell stuff. Like, I wish they could have just at least included it in, like, your main, like, big HUD areas. Because you do have a map. But it's not that I don't know. I don't think it's that helpful. Yeah, this is okay, but the main mission stuff seems a tad tedious. But like I said, I'm hoping I'll pick up. Not wanting to shit on the game at all. Yeah, I think, I feel hopeful that it will. Now, hang on really quickly. Not that. I got a new... What did I get a new thing of? Oh, that. Okay. Now, let me try and do this again. Inventory. Cargo hold. No. So now I go... Ship? Cargo hold. Inventory. Store. Yes, store that. And then let's go back. What else can I store? I think weapon stuff. Storing. I hope this stuff is storing. Store 5 of them. Oh, I didn't mean to do that twice. I think we're good though. Shit, am I... What? Am I naked? Oh, let's repair that. No, no, no. Who talked to me?
Hopefully, our vanguard will be at Neptune. I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Give me back an outfit. I think I gave you my outfit. Yeah.
Maybe
I'm so sorry. Thank you for the follows, guys. That's my bad. That's my bad. Put that back on. Well, at least you got your pantsless run for a little bit there, alright, guys? Don't say I don't give you guys things, alright? Cool. Dearie me. Alright, let's sit down. I'm waiting for... infinite weight mod. I like... That's one of those things like, okay, I like that it's quite realistic. You can't be over encumbered and stuff. I just personally hate having to manage that stuff. One of the things I loved about Horizon is that you could just... It would... If you picked up stuff that you couldn't carry, it would just like auto-send back to your... base camp or whatever, which isn't realistic at all, and this is far more realistic, as it should be, because it's an RPG and that's what you would want from an RPG. But those are just elements of RPG-ness stuff that I don't love, and yeah, I quite enjoyed some of that stuff in Red Dead, so it's a bit of a toss-up, I guess. It depends how, I suppose. On Dark? Have I boarded? Those mods are great. At the very least, consumables, junk, ammo, weightless mods are a nice quality of life boost. And that's all I want. That's all I could ask for in life, is a better quality of life. Hang on. How do I... map? Back? Back? No. Oh, here, Neptune. Isn't this kind of a bit weird? Sorry. Like, space travel for us, so incredible, so amazing, so whatever. And we're just doop tottering about. Yeah, we're like not even, like, we've gone from Mars to Venus, now we're heading to Neptune, all within, like, not that much time. Do we want realism from our RPGs? I mean, it's one of those, I personally... I want a balance. I want enough realism to where I feel like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, this is cool, I can really, like, be in this and what have you. But then I do want it balanced with quality of life stuff. But then you also get people who go, I want to actually see my character. I want to chew the food in the game. You know, like, you're just not going to make everyone happy. I think that there are people that are probably angry at this game because it's not realistic enough. I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to be one of those people. Set course. Travel. Like, I quite like that this bit is as simple as it is. I have no interest in making this super involved and complicated and what have you, but there are people that are disappointed that it's not more involved.
Wait, you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
So I like seeing the character in Death Stranding take a wee on the side of the road, but that's the thing that's so weird, right?
The ship's weapons are powering up.
Oh shit.
Get ready.
But that's his ship.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's our friend! Am I stuck?
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to...
I got us evade fire. Was that really evaded? Because it looks like I just took it all right on the chin. Why is my shield offline? We're gonna die. I really liked how realistic Death Stranding was, because I thought it was in service of the story, to be honest. Ay. I'm hitting the wrong... I'm sorry. I'm hitting mouse 2 to fire the grenades when it's G. That's why. Sorry. I was hitting the wrong thing. Most hostile ships can be boarded once the ship engines are down. Must fly close to the ship before we'll be allowed to dock. Once you board, expect the crew on the ship to fight back. Great.
That's it. Start the docking routine.
Yeah, dock.
Come on. Let's go rescue
Thank you for doing that. Jeez Louise. I feel like the slowness and the realism of Death Stranding like really forced you into that world. But that's why all this stuff does it. I don't know. There's no... I feel like there's no winning. Realism to degree. Just don't want to be cycling through my inventory to drop a coffee cup because it makes me over encumbered.
No. Better than the greatest.
Thank you.
I know that's grammatically impossible, but somehow you managed to...
I'm just that. I'm a woman of absolutely many talents. Mass Effect meets Dead Space. Welcome in.
After you, Captain.
How's it going, Stinger? Yeah. The inventory stuff is really annoying. But again, I sprain cured, great. I don't know, like, where is the line, right? Because did you have... I guess you didn't have to do something like that in Red Dead. What kind of stuff like that did you have to do in Red Dead? Because there genuinely wasn't much of that. I don't think there was much of that that bothered me. Hello? Calling Major Tom. Oh, here? No. Oh, door. No, it's just the toilet. Ahmed, hi, have you played Mass Effect? I've played Mass Effect 1 and a little bit of Mass Effect 2. Oh, no. Oh, here. I should play it a lot more. I want to play all of 2 again eventually. I just don't know when. Hi from Ontario, Canada. Hello, lovely Canadian. Where's my gun, you doofus, not the fists? I like the combat music. This... Hey! The reloading also takes ages. Oh, for God's sake. I have no ammo. You go deal with it then, Sarah. Thank you for the follows.
In frosty temperatures like this, there's nothing better than a glass of...
Are you using...
whiskey to keep warm.
7, 6. Deary me lot. The guns, something's got to give with the guns, man. I have to upgrade some of this stuff. What ammo does that take? That's so unfortunate. Let me map. I didn't realize I didn't have that much ammo of that one. Let me map this to 3. How do I keep on unmapping things? Begs the question, where does it go from a role-playing game into a survival game with resource management? That's a fantastic question. It does indeed beg it. If there was audio too, it was so seamless I didn't even notice. I don't think it was like... Maybe there wasn't. I just know that it was quite realistic in certain areas. That a lot of people felt like weighed the game down, but maybe it wasn't even in that. Love seeing how much XP I get from killing one enemy in the middle of a screen during a firefight. Bro. There's something about the fighting in the game that looks so... I can't describe it. Before anyone goes, yeah, haha, skill issue. Beyond that. There was something about the way it was displayed in the direct that looked so like beautiful and seamless and whatever. And it could totally just be that there's a trick to this that I'm missing. But it does not... I don't know. It's... yeah. Okay, let's reload this. That doesn't have anything. That's loaded. Alright. No, not grabbing any of that. Snake oil! Oh, it's quite literally snake oil. Hang on. Used to purge a body of toxins, initially developed as a hangover preventative. Oh, I thought it was a bit of a gag thing to pick up. Like, tee hee ha ha, snake oil. But no, okay, it actually does something. Oh, are you a prisoner in your own ship?
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
Who were those people? Why'd they hijack your ship?
Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. I think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals. I hear that. If the universe was a nice place, all soldiers could retire, and no home would be missing a seat at the table. Who are you two, anyway?
Constellation.
Seriously? Guess that's where the respect for space comment was coming from. Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Cydonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
Oh my gosh, no. You were out on patrol for a long time. People were worried.
Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Cydonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Damn.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back.
Judging by today, I think the Sol system needs you. Maybe it's time to get out of Sol. I could use more crew. No, I mean, judging by today, Sol is in bloody tatters. So the Sol does need him. Sol needs him. Yeah.
Yeah, it sure does. Guess someone needs to be out there keeping the old neighborhood
I
safe.
can't decide if I'm going to regret that.
If you're ever in Cydonia, we should grab a beer sometime.
Yes, let's go grab a
If you
beer.
don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact.
I don't know if I'm going to regret that, but at least I can still grab a beer with him.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Bye-bye. Can I talk to you one last time?
Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Yeah, but he needs a team instead of being out here alone. Shh. No, now you're making me feel bad.
Next time you're in... Hey, good luck. Thanks again. Next time you're in Cydonia, hit me up.
Well, we'll go visit him when we're next in Cydonia. Let's get out of here, because I feel terrible. We've got to go. Sarah, come on. We've got to go. I feel awful.
Time to get this ship moving.
So what happened with Earth in this game?
Your clothes,
It's...
your boots polished, your mirror shine.
Let's just take a seat for a second and talk to him. It's a ball of dust. It's destroyed, basically, and we all had to leave.
Yes, infallible one?
Infallible one.
Of course. I am sworn to tell you the truth, and nothing but.
Oh, it's the same old, same old. That sucks. I hope he gets
Back to
more
work, then.
more voice dialogue options as we carry on. He's exactly like the one in Oblivion. That's the fan, right? Yes, that's the point. Like it's meant to be an Easter egg to Oblivion, and I only know that because everyone else has said that. I didn't know that before, obviously, because I've not yet played. Right. Where do I need to go? Let's pull back out. Can I just visit Earth? Yeah. Scans not available. This is what Earth looks like. Very dry. Can I just land? Land. Set course for Earth. I can't travel whilst just... It's so dramatic. Alright, undock the ship. Dearie me. I love that they made him look like the exact same. Yeah, they kept the goofy hair. I guess the hair does look out of place. I thought it was just, you know, stylistic choice. Set course for Earth. Great. Travel. In a video game where you get to visit the entire, you know, universe, you get to travel all around space, what do I want to do? I want to go visit bloody Earth. Alright, where do we... Where can I... land? Oh, scan? Oh, I don't have anything... Oh, no, I can harvest lead, I guess. I think I want to... Maybe let me hold off on doing that. Let's go back out. Where? Oh, where? Now, hang on. Like... No, let's... Hang on. Let's carry on. Return to the lodge. Yeah, I guess we'll return to the lodge. No. Scroll. Travel? No. Here? Missions? Yeah, the old neighborhood. We're still doing this. Yeah, so let's go back. How do I set the course for here? Jump. Oh, and I've not yet checked. This consumes fuel. I've not yet, like, stocked up on fuel or something. I don't know. It's a lot. I probably need to get my broken arm looked at. You're right. You know who we should recruit? We should try and recruit a doctor. Right? Surely that makes sense to grab a doctor on board. Did you get the boost pack yet? Yes, I did. Yeah.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
I need to improve it more, I think, though. Alright, so then I go like this. Industrial outposts. Set landing target. Land. Best idea yet, a doctor. I think so, right, Smooth? There are items that fix broken limbs. I've not collected any yet. Today's stream...
Cool spacesuit.
They keep... Thank you. Ooh, creepy. Started off today's stream dodging about, doing like talking to some other random bits and pieces here and there, and I've been enjoying that a lot more than I've been enjoying talking, like doing the main mission stuff, which we're on right now. Granted, this is only really the second main mission thing that I've done. I hope it picks up. All right.
You're back. Did you?
Oh wait, let's go talk to Mateo. Hi.
Do the honors.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here. Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but if you take care of yourself.
It's the same. That sucks. I love my character's look. Okay, can I not get her to look? Nice. All right.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
So we've got
No,
1,
it's the same
2,
as before.
3,
There's a
4,
massive
5,
element
6, 7. We've got like a whole bunch of pieces, guys.
like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Okay. What does it mean to be a full member?
Honestly, this just makes it more official. Call it right person, right place, right time. But once the artifacts started coming together, you were one of us.
Okay. I hate sometimes in RPGs. I hate when you have like just two options. You have one. This feels to me a bit too like. Is it an honor to be part of Constellation? I don't know yet. I'm undecided. But then to say I expected champagne is like the complete dickhead answer. You know.
We're going to do great things together. All of us.
I've gained self-esteem.
By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
Okay, she's much warmer now. Maybe later. I have a few personal errands to run. Oh, hey, why ask me? No, why ask me?
Oh, we'll be working with everyone here at the lodge sooner or later. Constellation is all in on this. Sometimes we'll partner up, sometimes we'll go solo. It's not a formal arrangement. We just came back with good news. We've got momentum. Why not keep going?
Okay. Well, now I feel bad. I was going to run personal errands. But now I can't go from her being like, let's keep the momentum going, to me being like, actually...
All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about.
Sarah
First,
Morgan loved that.
There's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies.
Okay, so it looks like
And
branching
last but not
paths.
least, Noel, have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it. No other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
Okay, finishing the old neighborhood has made Sarah, I think, a permanent member. What's the Eye? Who's Vladimir? So the empty... Is it... Okay.
We maintain a star station in orbit above us. It's where we do all our deep space scanning. Vladimir runs the station. Brilliant astronomer. Years of practical experience.
Okay.
His mind is always somewhere, but there's no arguing his knack for being in the right place at the wrong time. Oh, too bad he couldn't see the artifacts coming together. But knowing him, he'll be so excited when he gets a look, it won't occur to him that he's missed anything. Oh, that's right. He wasn't here when you first showed up. He should be back by now. I'll let him handle the introductions. If I steal his thunder, I'll never hear the end of it.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So Vladimir and Sam.
It's been ages since
That's Sam there.
I wonder what she's like.
And Vladimir is on a different planet. Alright, let's go talk to...
Kid. Ain't exactly the best way to make a first impression.
I'll limit it to the really important stuff, Dad.
This does not bode well.
Dad!
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
He almost... Don't you think, guys, that he almost sounds like Bill Paxton? Like, a little bit. Thoughts, feelings, opinions. I feel like most Bethesda main stories can usually be done in like 12 to 25 hours, game depending. A lot of the content is about exploring locations. Yeah, exactly. Brooklyn Noob, hello, lovely. Sarah likes me more now, thank God. I know, right? Not my MLM. God, Bethesda face and shoulder movement is so much better in this game. It's weird because when I was originally watching the direct, I was like, oof. But the more I play it, actually, it's really pretty alright, you know, it's pretty good. Yeah, mayhaps. Yeah, RIP, of course. Speaking of family, are you two related?
No. Funny story, caught this one stealing my ship. Only reason I didn't turn her in is because we have the same last name.
Oh, cute.
Dad.
Alright. That's my one.
So cute. Oh, I like that. What a great, like, personality, like, building, explaining moment. Don't overwhelm me with welcome now. I might never leave. I don't know if I want to be flirty with him yet.
Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
What?
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi.
The game has done this a handful of times. I don't think she was meant to be looking off to the side, delivering that line. It doesn't make sense. At least she's now looking at me, but that is one thing that will continuously... like continuously bothers me. Oh, you a little young to be a space explorer. No offense, but I'm not sure I feel comfortable taking a kid into danger. Can I see someone so young take an interest in space? Yeah, I have
It helps to have a good teacher. Dad, don't let it go to your head.
Sam likes that.
Not let it go to his head. Impossible.
A compliment from little Cora. And it's not even my birthday. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading.
All right.
The three of us are heading to Aquila, for a settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
Okay.
Yeah, don't piss off the Freestar Rangers. As far as the Collective is concerned, they're judge, jury, and executioner. They're the good guys, but that don't make them any less dangerous. Outside that, just don't be an asshole.
Okay. Let me do... I'm still getting my bearings. Let's head out later.
I guess it wouldn't hurt. We just got back from a supply run anyway. Let me know when you're ready.
I think I need to go... I think I need to go sell some stuff. Let's go sort out our own inventory. And then we'll go and we'll do that one. Because it seems to be that's kind of the intended one to do next. Because it's right there. Yeah, historically, they've not been strong at AI character models. A ton of mod communities take it upon themselves to fix this, hence everyone running joke that Bethesda doesn't make games, the modders do. How do we feel about that joke? Just gonna let that hang in the air. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the clothing store sells stuff different, like, day to day. Do you get, like, inventory changes, I wonder? No, the only reason I ask, right, is because, like, I think it's amazing what modders do, but I don't know, shouldn't it be stuff that, like, not modders are doing? Maybe. You're awake, Tracy. Welcome in. Welcome back. How's it going? And thank you all for being here, by the way. Thank you so much for the follows. I am incredibly appreciative. Thank you, thank you. Walmart artifact. My god, not Walmart artifact. Alright.
Let me know if I may assist you. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems. I'm sure you'll be satisfied with the selection.
Oh, is it grayed out? Does that mean that there's nothing else new? Yeah, I think it seems all the same stuff. Alright. Yeah. Wait, if I do, let's see what you've got.
You'll find that I have most everything on offer.
Sell. And interesting, it will only let me sell like things I have on me. Sorry, it will only let me sell, like in the fashion store, I can only sell the fashion things. That's interesting. Okay.
I'll see you again, I'm sure.
Oh my god. Bojack, welcome in. Your name is quite funny. Bojacking me off. I'm shocked that they let you have that. Game devs can't put everything into a game though, right? No. But it's like, I don't know. It's like the things that you guys are telling me that the modders are adding in. Or like fixing seem to be like things that should have been put into the game proper. Is my only thing. You know? Hey, Citrus Way! Java's character is very Java core, as it should be. Thank you very, very much. Welcome in. How are you? How's it going? I would be lying if I said I didn't potentially look for a matching wig to wear at sometimes, but this is a thing. God bless. Granted, like, whenever I do wear wigs, they're not good wigs. They're, like, crappy, like, cheapo wigs. But they get so tight on your head to wear. I don't know how people wear them for extended periods of time like that. You're not in the purest mindset. Purist. I don't even know if I'm like a purist. Demonetize immediately. Mark times that down. Yeah. We're absolutely done. Thank you very much. Took all my brain power. Honestly, that's so valid. That's so true. It would sap all of mine away. Did Sarah just jump into the lake? Maybe. If she was going to make me feel bad about not bringing her, she's got to now keep up. So all I'm doing now is going to the store, selling some stuff, hopefully buying some digipicks, and then we'll get going. Although it might be one mission that I can do here. The one where you check back in on the tree guy, you know? That's like people have a love and hate relationship with Bethesda. Yeah. But see, like, and because you've used Swall's emote, it brings it to mind. It's one thing if you're like modding in to make Arthur Morgan dance like one of the Can girls or whatever, you know, where it's like that's not really something that's an intended part of the game, nor should it be, because Arthur Morgan should, for all intents and purposes, not dance like that.
Selling art is a bit of an art.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hope you're finding everything you need.
Let's see what you've got for sale.
Take a look.
Yeah. So no, actually, I need to sell you some stuff. What should we be selling? Not the Constellation suit. We just got that. How cruel would that be? Sarah's with me right now, and I sell it while she's here. Sell from ship inventory. Actually, maybe. Let's sell that. Let's sell that. We won't sell that. Sell from ship inventory. Sell 4 of those. Why would I... Is there any reason to hold on to multiples of weapons? But I kind of feel like not, right? No, I don't want to sell. Let's sell that. And let's go back. Back. No.
Oh, please, take a look.
I don't know why I'm finding this oddly complicated to do. No. Sell one of those. No, definitely not selling any of those. Let's see any. Is there any of this silly stuff? No. What? Oh, sorry. I see. I don't know. Maybe we just leave it like that. I've got a modified Grendor. Ay. Boost pack is addictive. I'm desperate for the next level. I'm not doing it nearly enough. Warm take. I like when Bethesda games insist you go to the proper merchant to sell things. Why would a medicine vendor accept your armor? I do like it. I do. Assuming if it was easy enough to navigate to the other vendors, I like it. Otherwise, it's kind of annoying. Okay, now let's buy.
Oh, please, take a look.
Great.
Appreciate the business.
Skeptical me figures that since Bethesda knows modders are fixings, then why not reduce development? That's what I'm... It is the line that I feel like is being towed. It is definitely the question that I'm kind of throwing into the air. You would want one weapon you love and maybe two... Oh.
If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we
okay,
have it for sale.
Yardfin, good to know. Hi, Gundam, welcome in. Welcome. You'll get a gold weapon soon enough. Okay, cool. I'll leave what I've got for now then, but then good to know that I'll just end up selling a bunch of weapons. That makes it a lot better. I like the Broken Eagle. I just don't know yet what ammo type it takes. Because I'm already out of whatever the ammo is. Let's go. No, we're not doing that yet. We're going to go into the unknown. Oh no, maybe we do want to do this. No, let's continue doing this one. I think that was the one that Cleopatra... Someone help... Into the Unknown was the mission that Cleopatra had said to continue doing, right? I'm not misremembering that. Yeah, it was, right? Okay, cool. Let's do that main mission and then we'll stick to doing some side mission stuff. And frankly, we are in the right area for it.